Hey, grace and peace, everyone. This is Charles here with your Midweek Recharge. And this week, I want to talk about deconstruction, expansion, sort of, kind of. Big topic. We're certainly not going to cover it in the next 2.5 minutes. I want to talk about the idea of shifting paradigm. And so we have been looking at Acts, and we've been looking at the formation of the church in the New Testament, sort of the birth of the Christian church. And there was a time where when the new believers were coming into this new faith and following this Palestinian Jew, Jesus, who apparently rose from the dead after being buried for 3 days and adopting this new belief system as communicated by these group of followers that were in lockstep with Jesus for 3 years. They spent a lot of time together, just constantly together in prayer and worship. And they spent a lot of time actually going to the temple, but hanging out in the courtyard of the temple, not going actually in the building, because the temple was still operating from the former paradigm that, only the pure, only the ceremonially pure, only the religious leaders, the religious elite could actually go into the temple, and only the high priest could go into the innermost area of the temple, what was considered the most holy place. But here are these Christ followers, these people of the way, and they're promoting this completely new idea. They're deconstructing the old temple paradigm, and they're experiencing God's presence not in the innermost exclusive, most restrictive, 1% access part of the temple, but they're actually experiencing God's presence in the courtyard, in the most public, the most accessible, the most prominent, easiest way to be a part of the temple there is in the courtyard. Everyone was allowed in the temple. And here are these new believers promoting and following and loving God and Christ's way, unified together in this completely open and accessible space. And so this week, I want to challenge you to confront sort of this old notion or former notion that to get to God, you got to be really restrictive. Maybe we're not deconstructing Christianity, as I've heard others say. Maybe we're just expanding it and living grace to its full. Let that be your recharge.